Chukwudi, what exactly is your work? 2 years, you have sold phone, you have sold car, you have sold shoes, and now you are selling furniture. What exactly is your work? Now, are you like Chukwudi that you have been selling different kind of things? I understand. I'm sure it's because you are trying to make ends meet. Country hard. That is one of the reasons why in the next 100 days, I'm going to be showing you a better way of doing this thing. How you can find purpose, how you can stay and focus on a business and build it and become a huge name. I'm going to be teaching you how to build a successful business. And even if you decide that you want to go online and you want to diversify, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to do it. And also I'm going to be fixing that mindset of yours that has been taking you pure. Join me on this 100-day journey. It's absolutely free. Titled Mind and Money. I am going to be teaching you skills that will help you transform not just your mind but also your pocket. Click on the link below to get registered. See you there. You know say too much garri dey cause alcohol. And you know say this your garri wey you dey take na because of Satan. Now, let me show you how you can increase your income. Let me show you ways like stop drinking garri every single day. There are other types of food. There's rice, there's beans, there's chicken, there's so many other things. But you cannot afford those things if you rely on only one source of income, which is your salary. In the next 100 days, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can make money both from cryptocurrency, forex, and from owning a business. And that is not just all. I'll be adding a bonus on teaching you life skills, how to get out of depression, how to handle breakup, and how to live a best life. If you are interested in turning finance around, click on the link below. Join me on this transformative journey. It is absolutely free. Stop drinking garri every time. Because I said it's free doesn't mean that the link is going to remain open forever. Get on board. I'll see you then.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to, this is day 61 of the 100 Days Mind and Money series with Silas Umekwe. And I want to believe that you have been gaining value. I want to believe you have been gaining value. And today we are going to be looking at a very, very important topic, right? And the topic is cryptocurrency staking secret. Crypto staking secret, right? Okay, so today's meeting is going to be very brief, very, very brief. And the reason is because the idea of staking is not what we are going to be talking so much about, right? I'm just going to briefly talk about what staking is, when is the best time to stake, and how is the best way to stake, right? So, okay, without wasting much time, what is cryptocurrency staking, right? Now, I'm sure you might have heard of staking before now, right? You would have heard of staking in cryptocurrency. When we're talking about different mining methods, you would have heard of staking. In fact, you may have even heard of proof of stake. As a matter of fact, last year, one of the Ethereum, one of the second biggest coin by market cap, they migrated from Ethereum 1.0 to Ethereum 2.0. And there was a major improvement from the blockchain, right? There was a major improvement on the blockchain, and that caused the upgrade from Ethereum 1.0 to Ethereum 2.0. So after that upgrade happened, we now had ETHW, then the normal ETH. So the previous Ethereum now became ETHW, while the present Ethereum now became the normal Ethereum, right? And this normal Ethereum added a new consensus method. So, and that mining method is what is called proof of stake. Proof of stake. Now, staking basically is a process where individuals or or a group of people, right, where those decide to buy a particular coin, hold it, and lock it. A certain amount of coin, and is locked for a certain period. And if you're using it as a proof of stake model, the aim is to support the network. And that gives you, just by that quantity, locking it and staking it, it gives you the chance to become one of the validators. You get the chance to support the network operation. You are validating transaction. You are securing the network, right? And you are even, helping in the consensus of new blocks for transaction in the blockchain network. It is playing a very crucial, consensus. It's playing a very crucial role in the consensus. Now, what does all this thing mean? When Bitcoin was created, it's called proof of work, with what is called proof of work. Now, what is proof of work? Bitcoin network is secure by individuals that connect their computers to the network. And the stronger, the higher the chance of the person or that individual getting, the chance to validate all transactions. And that individual is rewarded with transaction fees. So all the transaction fees you are paying, it's not going you are paying, it's going to individuals like you and me that decided to connect their computer to the Bitcoin network to provide security for it. Now, this is the problem. The network works by releasing puzzles, mathematical questions. The network releases this question. This computer starts answering them. The first computer to answer it is the one that will get the chance to validate all the transactions and get the new Bitcoins that we created, and also the transaction fees that you pay. The more computers get on the network, the older the network, the older the Bitcoin network, the more complex the mathematical puzzle. The more complex the mathematical puzzle, I'm trying to make this thing as simple as possible. Basically, the Bitcoin network is secured by individuals that have very powerful computers. And anybody could be that person. It could be you, me. If you have the money to buy those computers, you become part of the people that secure the network and validate Bitcoin transactions. And for doing that, transaction fees. Now, but this is the problem. Many experts believe that the machines and the computers that are used to secure the Bitcoin network produces a lot of heat. A whole heat that is being produced is not good, because apart from the fact that the heat is powerful enough to, to burn the components of the computer, it's also, I'm sure it's not climate friendly when we are talking about global warming and power those computers. Any device that gives off heat, you should be able to tell that any device that gives off heat is going to consume a lot of energy, a lot of electricity. And if it's consuming a lot of electricity, that means it's going to be expensive. And if you want all these things, is making it very, very eco-unfriendly. It's not friendly with the climate. So a lot of people are looking for how can we get an alternate mining method that is going to be eco-friendly. So that was one of the reasons. As a matter of fact, Ethereum was using this previous model that Bitcoin was using. But they now thought, okay, let's upgrade. Let's use a different model. And they decided to use a different model. To use what? Proof of stake model. Now, what does this mean? It means that if you want to be part of those people that are securing Ethereum network, right? Now, what do you need to do? Very simple. Instead of going to buy those expensive machines that produce it, you need to buy some certain amount of Ethereum and stake it. That means you will lock it for a period of time, right? So that gives you chance. That gives you opportunity to become part of securing the Bitcoin network. Now, what do you get in return? In return, you get new Ethereum as Ethereum is created. If your computer the transaction at any time, all the transaction fees in that um, all the transaction fees in that actual transaction block, and also new Ethereum that is being created goes to you. Now, but this is the major model, the major proof of stake mining model. Cryptocurrencies have now decided, can we create a platform using DeFi now? A platform where users can lock their money for a given period of time, and they earn new cryptocurrencies or they earn money just by locking it. What does this mean? It means if you have 10 million, like all those what they used to call that thing that you have to deposit your money in the bank for a long period of time, right? You see that type of banking, yeah, when you deposit your money for a long period of time. Now, it is to this our present system, right? That's what staking is to our present system. Now, what do I mean by that? At the end of every bull market, we expect that there's going to be a correction, market correction. That means when price goes up, we expect that price is going to come down. Now, when price comes down, we expect that after a while, price will go back up. That after a while, price will go back up. Now, this is the question. Most times, when people buy coin, and that period of the bull period ends, where we are now going towards the bear market, a lot of people will panic sell. A lot of people will sell some of the quality product they have for peanut. Now, I see staking as one method that would help you ensure you do not sell all your coins during the bear market. Right? I see staking as what? Sure, you don't sell all your coins during the bear market. So once you know that we are the peak bull market, when market have started what? Crashing down. So what you're looking at doing is to what? Stake. When market has fallen, you buy these coins and lock it for 1 year. Lock it for 2 years. Lock it for a period of time. Why are you staking it? One, so you will not get tempted to sell it. Number two, so as you of holding it in your wallet and it's not adding value, if you stake it, you'll be getting new units of the coin. So let me use, say for instance, coin X. So let's say coin X has risen to a certain value and dropped. Now coin X is now maybe some $1 and it fell from like $40. This is an example following. For plenty coin X that you have, to avoid the temptation of selling your coin X at $1 or something dollars, If CoinX has a staking platform, go and stake it. If there's that CoinX you hold, you will deposit it into the platform that stakes and for a period of time, usually 1 year, 2 years. Now, once you stake it, this is what's going to happen. You are going to be receiving new values, new. So it's not only the value of the coin. Now, you are not making profit only from the value increase as CoinX is recovering, as market is recovering. You're also making profit from the unit of CoinX. So let's even assume that you have $100 or 100 CoinX. 100 CoinX that you bought at, let's say $20. It dropped. Your 100 CoinX, let's say it dropped to like $1. Or let's say you bought at a cheaper price. Price went up, you took some profit, you held. Now, what do? This your 100 CoinX. If you sell it, you're selling at a loss. So, now that platform may offer you 15% APR. What is 15% APR? That means in 1 year, you are going to receive 15% on your quantity of CoinX. Now that means if you had 100, your 100 CoinX will give you 115 CoinX. What this means is that when the market starts recovering, not only will your value go back from 150, from $100 back to wherever the market is going to, it's just by holding it and doing nothing. So this is one of the reasons why I tell people, you see, when you are entering this information, hold it and use it. Because when we start getting to the end of the, then you understand why there are phases in the market. Staking is still one platform that will always help you. Another reason why staking is also going to be very important is because of inflation. Inflation. Imagine if you staked a coin 2 years ago, then exchange rate was about $600, $700 2 years ago. It's around 1,300, $1,400 naira. So just imagine the amount of profit you have made. Because if you had sold your coins then, now when I'm explaining this, some people say, but why not just sell your coin that time? Then, sometime in the future, you buy it. You would have sold at 80 something, 800 or something. So your 800, your 100 coin X, your 100 coin X will be giving you about 8. Then when you come now and say, okay, our market wants to do well again, and you now want to buy that same 100 coin, to invest at least 140,000. That's already more than what you withdrew. In Naira value, the money would have made profits. In market as coming back from 1 and going back up, in USD value, you would have made profits. And just by staking it, on X you held would have added by almost 15%. That's one of the reasons why you should not take staking for life. You should not take staking lightly. It's very, very important. It's very important. You need to make sure that you have in your investment portfolio, you have some assets that you are staking. You have some assets you are staking. Now, recently we saw something happen. Now, I'm not giving it numbers to pay attention. We saw something happen recently, towards the end of last year, are receiving airdrops of other coins. An example is Celestia, Injective. These are coins that users staked. Then for staking it, platforms are giving the users that staked airdrops. And I know some people that have made up to $4,000 just by staking some of these coins. We have also seen where people that stake receive points. And these points are redeemed or are redeemable for coins. So in your investment portfolio, okay, so this money I'm not using, I will not need this money for another 3, 4, 5 years. Can I stake it? Right? So you're thinking, I want to stake this money now. So instead of all those things that bank do, that you now go and lock your money, lock your 10 million, lock your 15 million for 5 years. And at the end of the day, you're getting 3 or 4%. And out of that 3 or 4%, inflation have eaten 50 something or 70 something percent. Right? So inflation rate has gone up by over 100 and something percent. So no matter how much you are getting as saving interest, then you still be at a loss, you still be worse off. Of it, you can stake for some of all these platforms, you can stake any amount. You can stake any amount. There's a very low barrier for entry. Right? So these are some certain reasons why you should not stake a joke with cryptocurrency staking. Now, however, there are certain risks. One of those risks is that if you, I don't even think that's a negative risk, but let me just share it. If you decide that, okay, in the midst of this staking period, you want to, you'll be charged a penalty of almost some certain percentages. Some platforms charge as high as 20%, which is still okay. So what you want to do is everything about what is being said. Now also, you also need to check. And what are you checking? You need to check that the aggregator you are mining with or staking with, you need to ensure that they are legit. And let me give you an example. If you want to mine Ethereum now, I think the minimum you need is about 13 Ethereum. 15 Ethereum now. Ethereum is about $3,400 or $3,500. 40 something thousand dollars. So, but if you don't have up to 40 something thousand dollars, what do? You will now go to, right? You go to platforms that what they do is to allow everybody the money, crowdfunding. They allow people crowdfund, deposit their money. Once the money is pledged, they buy one mining node. And now that gives So if they make profit, they share the profit to everybody that they are that inside that staking, depending on the amount you deposited. Right? So you want to ensure the platforms that you are crowdfunding or joining, you know, because if you don't know, you may fall in for a scam. You may fall for a scam. So one of the things I want you to understand is that crypto staking majorly is you putting in for a long period of time. So it can increase in the quantity, not just price. So it can increase in quantity. Suited for what? Fair market. You consider all of this. Right? Now, when you are looking for coins to stake, you want to look out for. Number one, the credibility. Most people have staked into projects that disappeared. You want to look at the credibility. After you have seen credibility of project and you are a little convinced, next thing you want to check is what is the staking reward? How much am I earning? Or to know if it's worth it. How much am I earning for staking? Right? So once you've next thing you want to look at is what is the tokenomics? How many tokens was with the project founder? How many? What is the economics of the token? What's the market cap? What is the total supply? What is the circulating supply? All those things you want. Then you're also looking at the stability of the network. Then you are sure you can go ahead and stay. Right? So this is where I am going to bring this meeting to a close. Right? Now this is I have to bring this thing down and calmly explain because these things are a little technical. But one thing I can tell you is they came to my office last year or 2 years ago and wanted to invest. And I told her, Mother, this is the bear market. Buy your coins and stake. She bought and staked. And at the beginning of the bull run, sometime she had made well over 200%. No hands free. She didn't have to do anything. She just bought the coin then, the decentralized exchange, and locked it and staked it. That's all. That was all. So it is that simple. But all you need to do is so you can benefit maximally from it. Right? So this is where we draw the curtain. So tomorrow, we are going to be looking at tomorrow under our linear wisdom. Tomorrow we'll be looking at and tomorrow is Good Friday, by the way. You know, I think I'll share the topic tomorrow because I do not have it here. But let me see. Tomorrow's topic, day 62. Day 62, this for day 62. Need a mentor. Why you need a mentor. All right, so we are going to be looking at that tomorrow, and that's what I can tell you. All right, so also be reminded that this is Easter period. But even as we celebrate the death of Christ, we are still going to be having our 100 days. It's quite unfortunate. Right? So I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so very much